This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined over Zoom by BJ Flores. It's good to see you again, mate. How you doing?
Cheers, mate. How's everything going?
All good. You seem to be having quite a nice evening, relaxing by the pool with a cigar. And I'm
Oh
very
yeah,
sorry I interrupted that.
very relaxing Tuesday for me. How I like to spend my evenings these days, enjoying a beautiful view here at my the Miami residence and enjoying my life. So we're working hard out here, things going, and we got a big weekend coming up, Fred.
Certainly, we certainly do have a very big weekend coming up with the Sound Speed Spar and obviously Jake Paul on the side. Let's just go straight into it. We'll start with Jake Paul, the professional boxing fight that's happening this Friday. He's fighting a pro boxer, which isn't Tommy Fury, so second pro boxer he's fighting. What are your thoughts on the matchup overall?
I think it's a good test for Jake. I don't think Jake is too concerned about following the traditional influencer role as far as making the biggest fight time, and he's really going out to to make his get some experience and going out to learn some get some much needed ring time. And I think him in the long run. So I think it's going to be good for him overall. Some people are too short sighted. He's not really worried about the money, not really worried about all those things. He wants to get in ring experience under the real pro, and I think that's what he's doing on Friday. So and myself and 14 people down to Orlando to support and forward do it, and watching Jake go out there and do his thing.
Are you going to be there in Orlando then? You're going to be there in person?
Yeah, oh yeah. I got 14 tickets for myself and friends. And like I said, I mean, this doesn't change. I mean, this doesn't change. Now that I'm not working with training with Jake, we still talk and laugh about things and talk about fights and stuff like that. I'll always be a supporter, so I'll be there in Orlando 100%, and I'm looking forward to a great performance.
What are your thoughts on KSI Speed having their spar the same day and time as Jake Paul? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Because obviously you're
Um,
in Misfits and you're also got hand in Jake Paul's camp, so it must be a very awkward position to be in.
it's a little awkward, I think, as far as trying to do a sparring session with a kid who doesn't box and shouldn't be boxing and takes it seriously. Definitely shouldn't be boxing with KSI unless it's just like a full publicity stunt, which I imagine it is. And it's just I don't. It's kind of like sour grapes. I think kind of trying to put a thing on the same time as Jake's fight with Andre Ogden. Obviously, I don't want to talk too much about it, but the zone can't be too happy about that. And it just seems it's a weird thing. I don't know. Misfits has had a great year and done a hell of a job, promoting fights for influencers, and they're really getting off the ground. I think Mam's done a hell of a job with Misfits, and know him. He's very he's very determined to continue on that path, and really as far as he's been a stand up guy with everything he said to me. But this move with the sparring session, the same Jake's fight seems a little strange to me. Not necessarily, you know, Mams wasn't involved in that. It's just I feel like it's just kind of it's a strange move for a size team, whoever made the decision.
Well, I guess it's kind of almost like a Cold War, isn't it? Jabs, backhands thrown at each team. What do you think does more views though, the KSI Speed Spar or the Jake Paul fight? Which does more numbers?
I I'm not sure. Like I said, I mean, that's not really my specialty as far as who does the numbers. I just know Jake's going in to get experience, and what Jake will of a fight with Andre August will be far more than KSI will get out of the store with the kid who fell in the pool the other day.
That was funny, this the clip of speed falling into the pool, certainly. I don't know why they're sparring by a pool, of course. They probably know it's gonna
Yeah,
happen. A few more things though. Misfits looking to have a very strong year in 2024. As me, 2024 is
yeah,
correct. I'm very, very
yeah.
tired. It's about nearly 2 a.m. my time here. Is we expecting a Misfits event every month, do you reckon? We can get that in next year?
I I think that you got to talk to Mams about, but the schedule is pretty full. Looking for a big year in 2024. A lot of good talent coming in and a lot of new fighters coming in, and I think some new divisions that are going to start pretty soon. And like I said, has done a hell of a job with really getting behind this and taking it to a new level. And obviously, it's attracted a lot of eyeballs. And there's some people, some fighters up and coming that have gotten a lot of recognition. Credit to Slim for doing a hell of a job in there with Salt Poppy. Credit to Salt Poppy for going in against Slim, an undefeated fighter. Credit to Salt Poppy for going down in weight. Credit to AT for fighting anybody in front of him. Credit to KSI and to Tommy for putting on the massive fight maybe when they didn't have to. Credit to Jarvis. Credit to a lot of the people that in this Misfit circuit. Credit to Chase and new guys coming in the heavyweight division and a lot of guys that have put on some good shows. And credit to my mate Nate and Winderson and all these guys are a part of everything that goes into it. And you know, we wouldn't be Misfits wouldn't be where we're at if it wasn't for everybody involved. So there's a lot of people that have made it possible to you know, put Misfits in a position to move forward strongly in 2024. It's exciting. You know, I think you know, obviously it's a learning process, but it's going in the right direction, and everyone's excited about it.
Certainly, yeah, it will definitely be a big year for Misfits next year. A very big
Yeah,
fight I'm looking forward to, a very big card I'm looking forward to is in Brazil in February. And obviously, everyone wants to fight Anderson Silva, everyone wants to fight Jose Aldo, everyone wants to fight all these Brazilian great fighters, which I'm sure will be on the card. Now, you've got your fighter, Jake Boswick, he's thrown his name in the mix into the hat. What do you reckon Jake's chances are of
yeah.
getting the Anderson Silva fight?
I don't think they're that good. You know, Anderson's kind of at a point now where he kind of wants to fight. You know, guys that make sense for him, and you know, he's earned his stripes. He doesn't have to fight anybody. The champ. He shouldn't. He can fight whoever he wants. It's in his hometown. Um, Gabe Silva's going to be on the card against Anthony Taylor. It's another really good fight. A lot of people excited about because you know Gabe's got some boxing, and it's very obvious when you see him when you saw him in there with OJ Ray that you know he's you know the trained eye saw what Gabe Silva was doing in there. Very effective with his punches, and you know he could give Anthony some problems. But you know how AT always comes in shape, ready to press the fight. And I think it's going to be an exciting fight. And AT's told everybody, hey, there's no holding in the next fight. I'm swinging for the fences. And like I said, Silva kind of earned the opportunity to fight whoever he wants. I don't know if there's anybody that makes sense for him. It's a big enough name to get him, you know, to come out and fight and not focus on his son. So I'm not really sure. I can't say, but I'm not sure if Silva will be on the card or not. But it would be great if he was because he's a legend.
Certainly, I'm sure he's a very big man in demand. Well, one last thing, your fighter, Jake Boswick, when are you going to see him on Misfits? When do you reckon? What card?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him very soon. You know, we're talking about a couple of things right now, and he's got some opportunity in front of him. He's been very patient in training. He was in camp with Jake Paul for the last 6 weeks for the fight with August. He's in very good shape right now. So he's ready to box. He's ready to bare knuckle fight, whatever it is. There's opportunities right around the corner. We can't really announce yet, but we will announce as soon as it gets signed. And I'm excited to see what, you know, Boswick's going to do this year. So we got Ham on the January 20th card. He's very excited about that. He's been looking very sparring, and I'm predicting whoever he fights, I'm predicting the knockout. I'm not sure which round, but I'm predicting a knockout. And you know, definitely tune in for that. And then my other fighter, Lorenzo Hunt, is going to be fighting sometime in February, and it looks like he's going to be going to heavyweight. So a lot of interesting matchups for the big guy, for the face of the BKFC, to go out there and now put his reputation on the line at heavyweight. He was a champion at 185 and now 205, and now he's going to heavyweight and he wants that strap.
Certainly, you got your hands full there managing fighters. I'm sure it's a
Yeah,
very
man, it's a
stressful
great.
job. I
No,
mean,
it's great, man. It's very stressful times over here.
oh, I can only imagine, blimey. Doesn't look too bad.
Yeah,
When
man, just it's good. It's fun to go out there and work hard all day, and then come home and some chill and regroup and get ready for tomorrow. Let's have a great, you know, Wednesday tomorrow. Let's have a week. Let's have a great weekend. Let's do it again next week. And I'm dialed in, man. I'm in a good place, and I'm really excited for everything coming up next year and December 15th for Jake Paul versus Andre August.
Certainly, when will I see you next in person? Will you be there in January for the January card in Leeds?
Of course, yeah, I'll be there January 20th, and I'm excited about it. So I'll be there January 15th, and we're gonna make a statement. I'll tell you that right now. So whoever's across from Tristan is gonna be better be ready.
BJ, I do appreciate you as always, and yeah, I'll see you in January. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, Fred.